Hi boys and girls, this is Mr. Yates, and in this video we're going to be checking the word problem of the day for Wednesday, April 22nd. So I'll go ahead and get started by reading it, and then we'll come up with an answer sentence. Each week, Melanie saves the same amount of money. After the third week, she has $30. After the fifth week, she has $50. After the seventh week, she has $70. How much will she have saved by the 10th week? So I'm going to go ahead and first thing I will do is we'll start up with an answer sentence and look at it right here. Let's see, what should I do for this one? How much will she have saved by the 10th week? So I'll just write it like this. By the 10th week, make that K just a little bit neater. Kind of looks like a C and a stick. So let me put that together. By the 10th week, she will have saved, and since we're talking about dollar signs, I'll put a dollar sign in there. She will have saved blank dollars. So by the 10th week, she will have saved blank dollars. What I want to do now is take a look and see what I'm going to do. I was reading this out loud all the way through, and I realized that this is kind of a pattern. So I'm going to be using a table to help me solve this. So I think what I'll do is I'll call it Melanie's money. And I'll make a table. And I may need to make a little bit longer of a space here, more space. So I may just add some more room there in my expression area for my table. So I'm going to go down here. If I need to add some more rows, I will, but this should be big enough. We'll see. Excuse me. So looks like I have talking about weeks and I'm talking about dollars. So that's what I'll do. I'll have the week in one column and the amount of dollars she has saved. And I might even do savings money because this is her savings. And I might even make some more detail on me. So if you made a table, great. If you titled it, awesome. If you have two columns to show what you did, and we'll start here. It doesn't really tell us about, well, let me read it through and we'll see what we can add here. Each week, comma, we don't really need that. Well, I guess we could use it here. We've got the word week, and we're going to talk about each week. She's going to be saving the same amount of money. So I'll cross that out. I'm done with it. Melanie saves the same amount of money. And I am going to use that just to remind myself that this is going to be a pattern. She's adding the same amount each time, so it's not going to increase or decrease. After the third week, she has $30. So after the third week, so I'm just going to put here, this will be week 3. And the next part of this is she has $30. So we'll cross out that $30 here. So on the third week, she has $30. Now it says here that after the 5th week, she has $50. So after the 5th week, I'll put in the week 5, and she has $50. You know that part so far. And I'll cross out the $50 because I put that in. And then it says here after the 7th week. So I will go ahead and add in week 7, and she has $70. And I'll cross out the $70 because I've used that. There's still some left in my word problem, and that's basically my question mark, question sentence. How much will she have saved by the 10th week? So my pattern here is by the 10th week, I want to know how much she saved. That's my question mark right there, is where I want to find that out, or what I want to find out. So I put in the question mark. I've got my table ready. It looks like I'm done with my word problem. I have no more words left, so I'm going to cross it all out. Now it's time for me to go ahead and figure out an expression. I can tell a pretty good idea of what my pattern might be here. So it looks like I could add to find the odds. So like on the ninth week, she'd add $20 and that would give her 90. But also notice this, 3 times something is 30, 5 times something is 50, and 7 times something is 70. Well, you probably guessed this already by now too, but I noticed that 3 times 10 is 30, and 5 times 10 is 50, and 7 times 10 is 70. So I know that 10 times a mystery, or 10 times 10 is going to equal our question mark. 10 times 10 will equal the amount of money she saves by the 10th week. Pretty easy to do. I know that 10 times 10 is a math fact, so I've got 100 as my answer. $100 is going to go in the question mark, which means that by the 10th week, she will have saved $100.